With LEGO Lord of the Rings nearly back in full swing, LEGO fans have been waiting to see what LEGO would be releasing after the release of the long-anticipated Barad-dûr set, along with its small Fell Beast gift with purchase. Obviously, the Barad-dûr set is one of the best LEGO sets of all time in my opinion, and I think it looks absolutely stunning. It has some great minifigures and a great design in general, also not to mention that it is extremely tall at around 36 inches tall, and it has a huge base there on the bottom with nearly 5,500 parts. Pair this along with the great Rivendell set from last year, I think that LEGO is really on a good track with the new Lord of the Rings releases. But I think the biggest issue is, when will they start making cheaper sets that a lot more fans will be able to afford? Because even though this is not that crazily expensive, I mean, we've seen $850 sets, this is still nearly $500, and $500 is still a lot of money for nearly any person. So I think that it's about time that LEGO starts making cheaper sets, and in this video we're going to take a look at some cheap sets and some more larger 18+ sets that LEGO will hopefully release sometime in the near years. First up here, I think this is a very obvious option, but I think that we definitely need to see a new UCS Minas Tirith. Obviously, LEGO has never made this exact location in LEGO form. I mean, we've seen plenty of mocks of Minas Tirith, but I do think that LEGO definitely has a huge opportunity to make this one next year. Whether it be micro scale, mini scale, minifigure scale is quite unlikely, but there's a chance that we could see something of that form next year, or maybe in the coming years. Obviously, there's a lot of opportunities for LEGO to make different scenes, but I think this one is long awaited by people. We could see some great minifigures here, a Sauron, maybe even some more orcs and stuff like that. I think we'd also see some great new soldiers from the original Lord of the Rings films. Those soldiers would make a great addition to a lot of people's collections, because we could definitely see some great updated models of those. And overall, a set like this at around 3,000 to 4,000 parts would sell really well, and really would just have so much hype in the community again. And I think this would be a great flagship set at the end of the summer or in the winter after a great summer wave filled with lots of playsets. Next up here, I think that there's a big opportunity for dioramas of the LEGO Lord of the Rings theme. Right here is a micro scale version, simply like we've seen from the LEGO Star Wars Trench Run and the LEGO Star Wars Pod Race diorama one from this year. I think this one has a big opportunity because it shows pretty much a lot of the scenes from the Fellowship of the Ring, starting with the burrow there and a few other scenes, and then you see a big castle, and then the final ending battle there on the very end. Overall, there's a big chance something like this could be happening. LEGO definitely has a lot of opportunities to make lots of different 18+ oriented sets out of the Lord of the Rings theme, because there are a lot of older Lord of the Rings fans than there are Star Wars, for example, or Marvel, which is why they make a lot of play sets from Star Wars or Marvel, but they do plan on making more 18+ sets for Lord of the Rings because there are a lot of older fans of Lord of the Rings. Next up, we're going to take a look at two sets that I think could be remade in the coming years as playsets or 18+ sets, starting with Helm's Deep here. Helm's Deep is one of the most iconic locations in all of the Lord of the Rings films. There's some great battles taking place there, but I think that this LEGO version is great, but it is slightly dated. A lot of techniques are simpler than what LEGO uses today, and I think that if they decided to remake this as a playset at around $150 to $200, it would sell so well. Fans would love it so much. People would flock to stores to get this set, but I also think on the other side that we could also see an 18+ version of this with about 3,000 parts, a $400 price tag, and lots of detailed minifigures and they could be a great display piece. It would be about the same size as Rivendell, given that it's all kind of spread out. You could even maybe have an extension that you could add in the back, something like that. Just an idea, but I think that LEGO definitely has a big opportunity to make some really cool versions of Helm's Deep, whether it be a playset, a 18+ set, or even a micro scale version of this set. And the last set I think that has a big chance of getting remade is going to be The Unexpected Gathering, or pretty much the Hobbit house from quite a few of the movies. It's a really iconic scene there. It's quite popular, and the LEGO set is probably one of the best LEGO Lord of the Rings sets in my opinion. The minifigures are spectacular. I think that the design for the set is also great with that small tree on top. You also see a chimney and a great design for the front of the house there, and it has a small gate and a small fence. Overall, this is a great design, and I think that LEGO has a great chance of remaking this, making it a lot better, and overall just making people really want to buy some more LEGO Lord of the Rings sets. But I would love to hear your thoughts on all of this in your comment section below. Let me know what LEGO Lord of the Rings sets you think could be made, what models or what iconic scenes from the films you think could be made into actual sets. With all that being said, be sure to like the video and subscribe if you're new around here, and be sure to have a great rest of your day, and goodbye.